All right, Rippers, just got back from doing my errands, and I got my first flyer for Sportsman's Warehouse, right? And it's for Black Friday, of course, so they're going to have doorbusters and things like that. So I don't have it right in front of me. Maybe I'll grab it on the next video. But what I wanted to share with you is they got some really good deals in there on ammo that they're going to be blowing out the door, on firearms, including a Rock Island 38. If you're looking for a simple, basic, but works, you know, it's a little heavy. I went and looked at it. Firearm to protect yourself with for $199. That's not a bad place to start. They also got some great deals on what I consider a really great gun, and that's the Springfield Armory XDS Elite in 9mm with an optic. All of that, and I think it was $349, I think, which is, it's normally like a $600 package or more, right? Especially if you count the optic. And then my favorite I saw in there was the, the new FN Reflex in tan, which is sexy, in tan with an optic with, I believe, 3 or 4 magazines. So, and the one being a flush fit with a pinky rest on it, and the others being extended mags. So that means they're probably 15 or 17 rounders, I think. And it had an optic. And with night sights that you could see through the optic. That is a great deal. By the way, the XDS, you could co-witness the sights through that optic as well. And it had a green dot optic on that. And it was a small one so that it didn't hang over. It looked like it meant to be on that firearm. So that is a great deal. $549 or $69, something like that. And when it's normally like almost $700. So, and that's just, you know, probably without the magazine. So that's a great deal. So get out there, look at those deals. If you guys are aware of any other Black Friday deals that you want to share, put them down in the comment section. Now, let's get to what I got while I was there. Of course, while I was there, we had to do a hunt for ammo. Even though there's going to be ammo on sale, there were some that weren't on sale, but they still were discounted today. And one of them being this 300 Blackout in the black box by Hornady. It's 208 grain AMAXs, and it's 1,020 feet per second. So technically, it doesn't say subsonic on that, but that's right at the cusp of subsonic. So this is going to be a hard-hitting subsonic round. That's a great round. It's an AMAX, so it's going to have, well, I'll show you. It's going to have they don't let you open the boxes in the store, but it's going to have the tip on it like that, the plastic tip, which is really great. So it should be not only an accurate bullet, but it is a quiet bullet too if you're running a suppressor. Now, that being said, you guys know that I really like that other Hornady round, I believe it was, that was a 208 grain, but it had like the rubber tip in it, and it was meant for expansion. So that's meant for indoors, specifically subsonic, and still hard hitting, but meant to expand even better. So that's a great round, say, for maybe home defense. This one's maybe for more defense, if you know what I mean. So that being said, of course, we had to get ourselves a box of 62 grain green tips from PMC, the X-Tac. Those were a good price. And we got, let's see. Oh, never forget this is one I haven't seen in there before. This is the Barnes X-Tac PD, right? So it's a defense ammunition. It's 115 grain, and it's meant to expand like that, right? And it's a solid bullet. I like solid bullets that are like a one material monometal type of bullet, right? Because one, they tend to retain their weight real well. They have good penetration as well as good expansion. So these are 9mm, got a set of that. And then also got some practice ammo. Never forget your practice ammo. Just some cheap Fiucci 9mm, 115 grain, going 1,200 feet per second. That's good for practice in your 9mm. I kind of was trying to cover the basics. Right now is the time to cover the basics, especially with everything that's going on. You want to get like 5.56, 223, 9mm, if you shoot a 45, and then 308. And I'm going to try this new box of 308. It's 175 grains, which is a good weight for a 308. 2595 feet per second by Fiucci, and it's using Sierra Match King bullets. This is a great bullet for accuracy, right? So if you have a gun that you want to shoot, and we'll take it out to the range and see how accurate it is, but if you want an accurate bullet, the Sierra Match King is a excellent bullet. Now, it is a hollow point boat tail, so, you know, and the jacket's not as thick, so I don't know if it's something you'd want to use for defense, but it certainly will work. It'll certainly work in hunting too, but it's mainly for accuracy, so get yourself a box of that for practicing. Now, some handy-dandy items that I saw in there was this B5 Systems M4 Multitasker. It's a tool, as you can see, that has different scraping surfaces on it, and it's meant for cleaning your AR-15s, AR-10s, things like that, right? It's meant for cleaning things like your slotted, or you can use it to dial your scope because it has that on there. It has a hex head wrench. It also has carbon scrapers for your bolt of different shapes and sizes, specifically meant for your AR style guns. And it does actually have a castle nut wrench on there, all in this little teeny thing that could fit basically on your keychain or in any tiny little pocket. I mean, this thing is literally, you can see my finger, it ain't that big, right? Pretty small. So that was really cool. I needed to get me another sling mount that I could hook to my rail for one of the projects we're working on, and they happen to just have one. So this is the Magpul RSA sling rail attachment. It just goes on any, you know, Picatinny or 1919 rail, that kind of thing. You just clamp it on there. Now, the cool thing I saw here is this little guy right here. And we'll test this at the range. I'm not sure I would recommend this for, say, it's made by Speed Mag or X-Tech Tactical Speed Mag, right? It's not, I'm not going to say use it for home defense or anything like that, but this might be really fun for at the range to help make at the range more fun for people, or for people that have dexterity issues with loading magazines. So basically what you do is you push it down like that, and you take something like this. Let's see here. You take something like this, and when you push it down, you can just put it in there. So you're able to basically, right? You're basically able to just advance the mag with this little push down, right? And then when you get it all the way down, even when it's empty, right? I don't want to put too many in there. Afraid YouTube might think those are real bullets, but they might be. Anyway, when it's like this, it fits into your AR-15 when it's empty, and you also have this viewing slot, so when it's full, you'll be able to see all the rounds that are in there and be able to know when you're almost out of rounds, right? And so this, you just keep pushing it down like this on the table. I think that's really cool. You don't need another loader to put on here. So this is a mag you could use at the range for when you're out practicing. Another reason why I might not use it for tactical reasons or for hard use, everyday use, duty use, that kind of stuff, is this slot doesn't have a piece of glass in there because it has to allow this to slide. And that will allow mud and debris to get in here and kind of foul the spring. But this is a great range tool, right? You want to make going to the range fun, right? And easy for the people, especially new people or young people or old people or all people, right? You want it to be fun. You want to get out there, have a good time. This is a great thing. I think it's like $24, maybe $25. You know, it's a great thing to get out there. I thought that was kind of a nifty idea. I wouldn't get a whole bunch of them, just maybe one or two for going to the range. So that's what I saw over there. Remember, that was, none of these people sponsored me or anything like that. So if you want to help out with the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description or the about section. You might have to look for it on my channel, but I would appreciate it if you did. If anything you put in my PayPal account, I will be sure to use towards the channel to bring more content to you guys that you might enjoy. So that being said, X-Tactical Speed Mag, right? Woohoo! I don't know if I need that junk anymore, but packaging is packaging, right? It's kind of cool. So, till next time, stay safe, be secure, always be aware of your surroundings, always carry, and always be getting ready and prepared for anything that may come your way. Until next time, adios and aloha.